So, hi, very good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. So, I am really glad that we have you. So, welcome to the latest episode on Thoughts of Education, sir. Yeah, I'm glad that Gopinath, sir, is joining us today, currently serving as a director of Sindhi Institute of Management, Bangalore, with 42 plus years of experience in the industry and with respect to the teaching. He is here to address the students and share his thoughts. Glad to have you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sir. So, let's go ahead with your introduction, sir, following the questions.
Yeah. I've been into the field of education and education management for 42 years plus. Out of this, 22 years was in the government service, and the balance has been purely in the management of MBA and MBA classes. Being a cost accountant, I thought I should share my knowledge to the students and see to it that the student community gets developed, and also that they are given insights of the industry, which is very important from every possible angle for the development of students, and also to ensure that they have an insight into how the industry actually operates. I have guaranteed that this is exactly what I've been doing and try to get industry institute interaction into the colleges wherever I teach or wherever I go for talks or wherever I meet any student community to bridge them into this thing, and also to see that the gap between the teaching and the industry is bridged. I think I have succeeded quite well in this, and I love to continue with this even in the future.
That is so good. So that is one good introduction of yours, and I'm glad that you are doing that in a very best ways. So, sir, as you mentioned, right, you are with a great years of experience and leadership. So, what is the key factor and how you are sticking in this career for so long time, sir? What are the key portions in the institute throughout your professional career, right? What are the key factors that kept connected you with the education sector, sir?
See, the one which is very, very essential that we need to understand, this is maybe one of the only jobs available in the world wherein you are connected with the youngsters throughout your career. Every year, new sets of students come, new batches come in, new thoughts, new ideas. And let's keep one thing in mind. The current day students are very, very knowledgeable. They have external knowledge, they have knowledge of the sphere, they are better informed, they have Google, they have so many other things. But if they are guided properly, they could be fantastic and they'll be future leaders. With this in mind, I thought we should come out, and having had the experience of the industry and the academics together, I thought no better way than I myself being into the field and to run the show. So with positive interest and positive intent, I'm trying to do all this, and been very, very happy that I interact with youngsters. Most importantly, it's also a very, very private thing. I keep younger myself throughout the period, and I don't think I am feeling that old as I am in terms of service, all because of youngsters all around. And nothing like sharing your thought, your past, your industry knowledge with the youngsters. They're also happy, they work out, and to see them successful is something that we would love, and I just love it.
That is good, sir. That is so good. So you have a very good opinion on the current generation students. That is so nice to hear from your end with such good experience if you are looking forward for them in the sense. So, sir, I am also curious, being the director of Sindhi Institute of Management. So, since you are leading this for some very good experience, so what is your philosophy on leadership, sir? So, how do you describe your leadership style?
My leadership style is not at all autocratic. There are a lot of people who believe that rule of the thumb matters most. I don't believe in that. I believe in taking all the stakeholders together. For me, my staff, my students, my management, my community are all equally important. I don't neglect any one of these aspects. Students are the real stakeholders of the organization. We need to develop them. The faculty are the backbone of the college. I have the best of faculty available in our place, with almost 75% of my faculty being doctorates. They can also spread their knowledge to the students. Stakeholders, the other category, are the parents. The parents come in, give their wards to us, hoping that we will take good care of them. And very importantly, I will not forget HR, which is very important. Though I teach finance, but HR is the quality that I haven't really forgotten. Because when a parent leaves his child with us, he believes that he can get the best out of every possible situation. If we start to cheat the community who actually come out to us for education or for knowledge, I think we are doing a very, very bad job. We treat everybody equally. The girl student is ranked up a little better because they are the future masters of the world and for the community. So, equal care, equal forms of education, guaranteeing everybody their role, and most importantly, the girls of the modern day will be the mothers of the future who will bring in the new generation. They have to be encouraged. As the Prime Minister definitely speak, women empowerment. I have 65% or 70% of my faculty who are ladies, guaranteeing that women empowerment, their cell, their development is equally important. Not that men are bad, but everybody should be taken together. And no better way than in our place where everybody gets equal importance. And we don't forget the stakeholders.
Understood, sir. Understood. So I can clearly see that the leadership is not just from an individual person, but also it is fitted to the entire community and the college as well, right? And you also spoke about women empowerment.
Very important.
Understood. So I think that makes a very huge sense, because nowadays we can see what kind of development women are proving themselves in the industry in every sectors, I could say. Right, sir. So here, when it comes to education institution, since you are an individual who sticks for a longer run, so in the education system in India and the foreign countries are structured very differently, right, sir? So in your experience, what can an inbound student gain from studying here in your institute, sir?
The day my students get into my campus for the program of MBA that we conduct, we treat them as managers. If an MBBS student in the very first day of his joining the college can be called as a doctor, which he will actually get the degree after he qualifies after 4.5 years here, why not we call our students as the managers? We get the feel in them that they are the future managers. I don't talk in terms of HR, finance, marketing, or analytics as specialization that they study, but they have to manage their field, they have to manage their work. So get the feel that they are going to be managers. Automatically, their inner feeling starts to change. Secondly, guaranteeing that everybody who has joined our place feels equally important for himself and for the institution. He should not feel that I am one minuscule part of the institute and the whole institute overtakes me. No, we give importance to every one of them. The girl child who sits in a corner, who never spoken and have become class earlier, is given an equal chance to come on the stage, present, talk, take part in activities, take part in quiz, take part in extempore activities and talking, and most importantly, the skill of communication. Everybody are given equal weightage. They all come on the stage, present. Our employability skills classes which happen guarantee that what they are taught is not only fit for getting a job, but to ensure that in case they want to go outside the country for study, the language that is taught and the way things are put across, they should be able to clear out the GRE, the TOEFL and all these things very, very comfortably. Now, what is really important is to see to it that everybody gets their due share. Everybody will get it from day one of the organization. We don't intend to fail anybody. We want to give everybody an equal chance to see to it that they score the best and they are motivated enough. Self-motivation is something which is very important. But what we can get it into them, build their morale, take it higher, and then you see how they perform. They do very well in the interviews, do very well in the classes, talk, and most importantly, be fantastic organizers of functions or activities. Now, a good HR skilled person is not only good for the family, but is also good for the society. We try to see that everyone has a good role in nation development, family development, and most importantly, ensure that not only self, everything above self becomes important. Everybody will get their degree anyway. But what will they be in the future is what we try to focus upon. And that's exactly what we strive at Sindhi Institute of Management.
That is nice. So, since you are involved, you are speaking about how college is helping the student to overcome all the parameters which is happening in the market. I want to understand more about how does the curriculum of Sindhi Institute of Management ensure the best practice of industry. So, can you just give me some insights on that?
Oh, sure. See, we are affiliated to the BCU or the Bangalore City University. I can't change the syllabus. The university has its own board of studies and the board of examinations. It is they who decide the syllabus, they who get it done, and they will do it according to the best possible practices that they have. What I can do is to ensure that the syllabus is properly taught. But in addition, what is it that we give to the students? From the management, we have value added programs that are provided. We have guest lectures, we have talks from industry experts, we have people who are from the art of living or from other places of practice. They come in and talk. A small aspect like cleaning of a pond, cleaning of the Hebbal lake where lots of hyacinths had collected. Students go see that, come back, learn, and what they can contribute to society. See, this has to be not just giving an MBA degree, but an overall development. So every possible aspect comes in: sanitation, housing, hygiene, maintenance, CSR. All these things come into picture. If this is what the student grows up with from day one to the last day of the fourth semester, he becomes a master in all possible set of situations. He can come over the problems and be successful. That's exactly what we want our students to be. Our faculty not only teach the subjects of marketing or research, but ask them to go to the market, see how actually practices happen. Footfalls in the malls, footfalls in the places of worship, footfalls in the places where actually jobs happen. Maybe in say the temples or mosques or other places, wherever they get in. How is it that you can improve upon them? Is all what we try to push in. And last but not the least, industry institute interaction is of prime importance. If at the end of the day he does everything else but does not find a good job, it doesn't make any sense. So he must be successful, he must be good enough, he should get a good job, he should be a fantastic human being with respect for himself, respect for society, respect for the family, and most importantly, he should feel that he is an Indian and a proud Indian.
That is so nice. That is so nice. So as you mentioned, we cannot change the curriculum, but you also mentioned you are trying to change not only the curriculum but also the entire things what the students are going to learn, and also in the industry what they are going to practice. So, sir, I was about to ask you one important question. So, sir, what is your vision for the Sindhi Institute of Management, and has it evolved, and how far along in implementing the vision, sir?
Implementing the vision is definitely going to happen as long as I'm out here. I will put the foundation in such a way that beyond me, when the next person takes over, he will also continue with good industry practices, social practices, and to ensure that market forces of finance don't impinge upon the budget required for all this. The management has already been told what is the vision, what is required. We don't just want to give away another MBA degree. We want to ensure that the student who comes in gets a whole package together. He should be a remodeled man by the time he goes out of the place. He should fit into any situation. He should be like water in a bottle. Change the shape of the bottle, he molds into that. That's exactly what we want him to be. Good HR man, good family man, good Indian person with nationalistic interests, and most importantly, discipline and dedication. If this can be done, I think we have succeeded. I think I have succeeded very well in all these years. I would love that this thing continue. So put the right foundation, get everybody who are working here to understand this what is important, and most importantly, continue these things. The management have been of great support. They help us. They conduct the programs that we ask for. They finance it. And we don't ask the students to pay for these things. The society takes care. The Sindhi Seva Samiti contributes to all this, and we get in the best of speakers, the best of religious personalities, the best of people in HR circles who will come and talk, and most importantly, nation builders.
So, sir, Any insights into how your institute, right, so could be more welcoming to students of different races or economic backgrounds, sir?
Sure. Very, very important. We have to ensure that at any point of time, everybody has a chance to get into our place. Yes, we are restricted with the number. The number of students that we can admit in our college is 120 for each semester. 60 are the government students, 60% come from the, 50% come from the management quota, 50% each. That's the number. So 60 students from the government, 60 students from the management. But we have no religious bias in this. Anybody and everybody who goes through the rigors of the KMAT, the CMAT, or the PGCET can come and get a seat into our place. All possible types of scholarships that each one deserves, which is given by either the National Scholarship Portal or the State Scholarship Portal or even the management, is all provided and done. We ensure that a student who joins here will not get the crunch of money. Yes, he will have to pay his fees, but definitely he is given the best possible support. And if you see the balance sheet of our organization and the P&L account for each year, the Sindhi Seva Samiti each year contributes over 2.5 crores to the fees and scholarships of the students. This time there was even a talk. Our society was providing for students of other colleges also who are approaching our organization for fees. And if that can be done, why not in our own place, our own society, our own management?
Okay. That sounds fair, sir. That sounds fair. And sir, since we are initiating so many things in the college and institution, what are some of the biggest challenges you see, sir, both for higher education and in general for the Sindhi Institute of Management?
The biggest challenge that we have, number one, is with the curriculum proceedings. We are a university based college. We have to work according to the government circles and governmental requirements. Yes, our calendar sometimes get delayed. Many a times, if the university will give the calendar, we have to adhere to that. If an autonomous organization or a private university works, they have their own calendar. They may not wait for others, to give the calendar, and to run the show is very, very different. No way, it doesn't, disturb us too much. We have our time, the same 2 years are available to us, and our students also gain. Yes, private universities with their own calendar can admit people faster. Those students get placed faster than us because they get their degrees faster. We could be maybe 3 months or 2.5 months behind the calendar of other universities or other private universities. But at the end of the day, we want to be successful and we are at it.
Okay. That sounds nice, sir. That sounds nice. So, sir, what would you like people to know about your Sindhi Institute of Management that they may not know?
We are a unique organization. We try to ensure that an equal opportunity is given to every student, either from the management or from the government quota. Each one gets their due respect. Each one will get their degree. Each one will be given equal importance in the class. Every person who gets onto the stage in the organization ensures that he will get his quota of requirement satisfied. He will not go demotivated. And most importantly, at the end of the day, if he can't find a good placement, if he can't find a good job, it's going to be bad. He has to help himself. Many students may not be too motivated to work. In many circles, there are students who come in who say they just want a degree. They are not too interested in either working or others. That's the challenge that actually comes in. If we can do something about it, that's superb. Yes, not everybody are interested in work. We also help entrepreneurs in coming up in their own stage. If they want to innovate, we have contacts with people who will help them in developing their innovation of the products or other things. So entrepreneurship is also emphasized. And most importantly, if each of these students come and speak their heart out as to what they want to do, we can design a separate program for them. We can't change the syllabus, that will go on. But within the time available, we can ensure that he will get the best out of what we can give and what we can manage to provide. So I think it's a wholesale overall development of the student community the faculty, the parents, the management, and society at large.
That is nice, sir. So we had a very good conversation and very good, so many informations were there in the call. And final question with you is, sir, this video will be, telecasted general, right, for public. So many people are going to see, so many students, aspiring students are going to see. Any suggestions you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students, the future leaders?
The most important thing, don't forget yourself. You are very, very important. It is you as an individual who is going to make your life, not the society. Yes, we have to be helpful in society. We should respect our parents, love our country, love our brothers and sisters, and see to it that we can make everybody's life as comfortable as others. You want to try all this? Come join our organization and we'll take it forward to you and help you in getting it forward. Otherwise, even if you don't join us, there's no issue. Keep it in mind that at the end of the day, you are responsible for yourself. You are responsible for your family. You have a responsibility to take your nation forward and your state forward. Love yourself, love thy nation, love thy parents, and love their society.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your time and for the call. So I think this will be definitely a very good value addition to the students who are actually looking for your college as well as overall research. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye.